Hello everyone, before we go ahead and get on into the video, just wanted to say that I am still doing bond giveaways up until the end of the month, so if you guys want to be entered into any of those, basically all you have to do is comment your RSN on a video of mine that I upload between now and the end of the month. On top of that, like the video and subscribe as well. As far as the last video, the winner of that giveaway was RS Money Guy 36, so congratulations to you, man. Good luck with the rebuild as well. But let's go ahead and get on into the video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys a money-making method that is just, it's a really strange and kind of out-of-the-way technique that no one would ever think of. Luckily enough for me, one of my friends yesterday, his name is Hardcore Suddy. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, Sweatbag's always online. There he is. So feel free to follow him at Twitter. I'll give him a shout out. He probably isn't the first person to figure this out, I'm sure. I mean, it's just common knowledge. But he was the person that actually told me about this method. So as far as requirements, you're going to need as much cash as humanly possible. For each ALCH that you'll be doing, you'll need 45k. Granted, you'll be, ALCHing, so you'll be getting cash back and then you can buy just as soon as you're done. But the more that you're able to buy, the easier it makes it, I guess. So basically, as far as requirements, as I said, just cash and the ability to use high ALCH, so 55 magic and just some nature runes and fire runes as well. Basically, right now, I have all of these stuff bought currently, and here they are. So Bracelets of Aetherium. So you want to buy these, I guess you can only buy these uncharged, but the main point is they're uncharged. They're 14, or at least in this case, 42.9k. Now, you may be able to actually buy them or sell them for a little less. Let's go ahead and see what one sells for right now. So 43k on the dot. So we got a little lucky that I ended up buying them a little earlier. So 42.9k each. Now, if we do an examine, the OS Buddy guide price should tell us, yeah, the high ALCH is 43.2k. So even right now, assuming a nature rune's 200 GP, I'm making 100 GP by ALCHing them, which is pretty crazy alone. But on top of that, they have a really high GE value, so you can buy a decent amount of them at a time, but the real kicker is right here. So let me grab one of these real quick. As you guys can see, the regular bracelets, while it doesn't show their ALCH price here, I'll go ahead and ALCH one for you guys, actually ALCHs for 45k on the dot. And as you guys just saw a second ago, I was buying the bracelets for 42.9k. That's a 2.1k margin, but there is something you have to do. You can't just go ahead and stack them all. Basically, they do have to be charged, and they only really need one platinum token in them. So if I just go like this, it's charged, and then I can ALCH it, and that is a profit of, 2k almost. The overall difference between the price of the bracelet at 42.9k and the high ALCH value of 45k is 2.1k, and each time that you end up casting this, you'll be using a nature rune, which is 200 GP, and you'll also be adding in a revenant ether every time. That's what these are. That's what charges the bracelets. So one of these is 170. Nature runes also 200 GP, so really your margins are more around 1700 to 1800 GP per ALCH, but it definitely is something that is really just kind of weird to do, and it does get you a little bit of magic XP. So as far as the setup and what you're going to need, basically you'll only need a fire staff as far as what equipment you're going to want to wear. You can use any sort of fire staff, or you could use a tome of fire just to be able to have infinite law runes, and then on top of that, a rune pouch. Doesn't really matter, you can just have nature runes as well. At some point you're going to have coins in your inventory, so I just stack them up along with the bracelets as well. Every time I actually start to do another trip, I go ahead and use these on the bank, then I unnote, and then you bank one of these and take out one. So pretty much this is what you're going to want to do. I'll just talk real quick while I do it. Something that I do is I put these in the bottom right hand corner. You could also have a screen marker to kind of make it a little easier to see, and typically I have it so that it's down here, so that every time I don't have to go all the way down here. It's just kind of somewhat close in the middle. So yeah, just all you have to do really is just open your bank, charge one, open your bank, charge one, and it's pretty simple to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do this entire inventory, and then I'll come back to you. Now, a couple things I'll go ahead and mention real quick, and just some mistakes you can end up making doing this. Basically, make sure to kind of keep an eye on which one of these is actually charged and which one isn't. It's really hard to tell. You can tell in a sense, but once they all kind of become charged or uncharged, then it becomes a little harder. And so if you end up putting another piece of revenant ether in there, that is going to obviously be another 170 GP that you're going to lose. Not a big deal, but it will affect you in the long run. Another thing I want to mention is make sure to be wearing a Bracelet of Aetherium. Depending on what your high ALCH price is set to, you may end up ALCHing something. Earlier, I accidentally ended up wearing a bracelet and then ALCHing my Barrow's glove, so not really a big deal, but just something to keep an eye out for. On top of that, if you get a warning every time that you are ALCHing one of these that's too high of a price, just come over here to the high ALCH spell and then do set warning value and just set it above 50k, and then you'll be good to go. But yeah, once you do an entire inventory, basically basically you're going to want to go ahead and just high ALCH them. Now you cannot bank these. You can in a sense, but you have to pull them out of your bank unnoted, so it's not going to help. And whenever you put them in a bank, each individual bracelet takes up its own slot, no matter the amount of charges on it. So there's really no way to stack these, so you're just going to want to high ALCH them after you get done with each inventory. Overall, for my testing earlier, what I was able to find was that each inventory took about 2.5 minutes, and then the amount of money that you made in that time was about 45k, depending on the margins that you found on the bracelets. On top of that, the magic XP per hour was lingering somewhere around 40,000, but that's just some estimated rates. I'm going to go ahead now and do an hour of this and see how much I'm able to make and how much magic XP I'm able to get. Probably won't be too much since, you know, high ALCHing regularly tops out at like 70k, but it'll be a little bit of side XP for anyone that wants it. So here we are. These are the hourly results. I was able to ALCH 652 bracelets within an hour, and overall what this really comes out to is your total cash stack. I guess for what we actually invested initially, we put in 27,978k, so that's going to be the cost of the bracelets that we ended up paying for. Then we're gonna have to add the natures and the revenue ether as well, and in total that's 28.2 mil. Now if we go ahead and see what our total cash stack is, it's 29.34 mil, which means overall it's over 1.1 mil per hour, and it's definitely, I mean, it's alright as far as mage XP goes. You're doing 652 high outcast per hour, so that's 42.5k. It's not great, obviously. If you're trying to train magic, there are other better ways and more efficient ways to go about it, but if you want to do a good money making method and get some XP on the side, it's definitely a good way to go about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and can use this at some point in the future. It should be a pretty good money making method, considering bracelets have come into the game so quickly that their price literally went all the way to ALCH price within a couple weeks. So hopefully these bracelets will stay profitable for you guys and you guys will be able to make a little bit of money. As far as the video goes, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you guys still want to be entered into the bond giveaway. And on top of that, if you guys enjoy my content, just make sure to subscribe for, you know, it's just the fun of it, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. But with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and